Hi and welcome. My name is Gizelle Luevano, Lead Hydrologic Data Coordinator with the Edwards Aquifer Authority, and today I'm going to be discussing a little bit about my career and education. I graduated from McCollum High School back in May 1996 as a 3.5 GPA student who had scores on the SAT of 900. I know that's low, but I really wanted that bachelor's degree. I had individuals come up to me and tell me because of my low scores, I was not going to be successful in college. Regardless, I still wanted it. So when I was a student at St. Mary's, it was very difficult for me. My grades slipped. I didn't know how to study. I didn't know what to prepare for. But because of my hard work, dedication, and perseverance, when I faced that obstacle, I was awarded a Bachelor's of Arts in Geology on May 13th, 2000 from St. Mary's. It wasn't an easy journey, but I was able to overcome that obstacle. But because of that obstacle, I was afraid to go back and get my master's. I told myself, never again am I going to put myself through that predicament. But I wanted to get promoted. And my employer even pulled me aside and said, if you want that promotion, you have to go back to school. So I had to face my fear of failing. That's what it was. I didn't know how to have a good GPA in college. But because I wanted that promotion, I went back. I found a great online program at Duquesne University, who has a brick and mortar school up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I thrived. I was actually understanding the concepts and the theory and applying them in work and applying them in my studies. And I was able to maintain a 3.0 GPA. My hard work and dedication paid off because in May of 2010, I was awarded a Master's of Environmental Management. And because I didn't learn my lesson the first two times, I had to go back and get that doctorate. I found another great online program at the University of New England, which is located in Bedford and Portland, Maine. And here I got an educational doctorate in educational leadership, where I got to learn how to apply both education and leadership in my jobs so that I can help the workforce, the next STEM workforce, and help others in their dissertation process. The Edwards Aquifer Authority is my dream employer. I knew when I was a senior back in McCollum that I was going to work here. That's the whole reason why I studied geology. The EAA is a political subdivision that was created by the Texas legislature back in June 26, 1996. We are celebrating our 25th anniversary. What I would like for you all to do is go ahead and get your smart device or go on the internet and go to www.edwardsaquifer.org. Scroll down until you see About Us. It's going to be in this little blue, navy blue backdrop with white words. Go ahead and pause this presentation, read the paragraph, and then unpause me so we can continue on. Thank you for reading that paragraph. What you read is our mission statement to manage, enhance, and protect the Edwards Aquifer. And with our board of directors who are elected officials, we come up with rules and regulations to protect the Edwards Aquifer. My career at the EAA started back in November 2000. Even though I started off as a records clerk, that wasn't my ideal job, but all I knew is that if I got my foot into the door, I could be able to move around in the agency until I found my dream position. As a records clerk, I got to do so much. I got to scan documents, learn the agency, see how other teams work with teams, and also help out with the open records request, which I truly loved. I also showed my employer that I'm dependable, trustworthy, and I could do the job. And because I was able to show them, they promoted me to environmental science technician, where I was able to go out in the field and collect water quality data. I always say that my bachelor's got me into the EAA, but it wasn't until I got my advanced degrees that I get my promotion. My master's degree allowed me an opportunity to get promoted to Hydrologic Data Coordinator, where I gained more responsibilities and continued collecting water quality data. One of the responsibilities that I had to do was coordinate the EA HCP sampling program, plus our historical sampling, and write technical reports and give presentations like this to the public and inform them what we do as an agency and what I do out in the field. Once I got my doctorate degree, I was offered up another position as lead hydrologic data coordinator. This time, I not only do I have to do my other responsibilities, but I get to coordinate aquifer management services, college and high school internship programs. This is where I get to mentor the next STEM workforce. It's crucial that we mentor them and help them with these internships because one of these days I plan on retiring, not soon, but I plan to. But I can't retire if there's nobody to replace me. I highly recommend that when you're in college, look for those internships, get them. This is how you're going to expand your experience because not only are you creating your educational journey, but you're also working on your career journey, and that's exactly what future employers want to see. These internships also give you great opportunities to see what you like, what you don't like, what you prefer, what you don't prefer. This could give you an opportunity to see how it is to work whatever you want to work in and determine if you really like it or not. My educational doctorate also opened up other doors at the University of New England, where I'm a secondary or lead advisor there. While I'm there, I help doctoral students with their dissertation. It is such a joy for me to give back to the community like this and help an individual transform from a doctoral student to a researcher to a doctor. I truly enjoy working with them and the EAA with with helping out mentoring the next generation. In 5 years, I continue to plan on working here at the EAA and UNE. I truly love working here in both places because it gives me an opportunity to give back to the community. I'm going to go ahead and ask you all to go ahead and pause me and ask yourself this question. Where will you be in the next 5 years? So go ahead and pause me. Once you're done thinking, unpause me and we will join up on the next slide. Thank you for coming back. My advice to the STEM workforce or to anybody who's entering the workforce, believe in yourself. Regardless of what anybody tells you, believe in yourself. If you want it, go for it. I highly recommend that you go for those advanced degrees because you never know what jobs are going to open up. Create a network of family, friends, and a mentor in place right now because we are going to encounter obstacles. But if we have a strong network in place that we can rely on them and turn to them when we have these obstacles, we're going to be much more successful in overcoming them. On social media, please do not be negative. Employers and colleges are going to start searching for you. And when they do, you don't want to show them how negative you are. You want to show them that you're positive, that you are a team player, and you're a problem solver, not a problem creator. For your work ethic, make sure you research your employer, that they have a mission statement. Go ahead and memorize it. If they have core values, memorize them. See how you can incorporate them both in your personal and professional life, because it's going to be easier if you can do both and show your employer that you do believe in what they believe in. Before you have an interview, please submit a very clean resume. It's extremely competitive out there for these jobs. You want to put your best foot forward, and that way is by submitting a clean resume. When you show up for an interview, please dress professionally. Regardless if you're going to be out in the field or in the office, make sure your attire is clean, wrinkle-free, and you're presenting your best self. When you're in that interview, try to connect with the interviewer. When they ask you questions, try to spin the question or your answer into a way that it tells a story. You want to grab their attention and bring you along with their journey because chances are they're going to probably hire you because they want to know more about who you are. When you have that job, please, you're going to encounter problems, but make sure that when you go talk to your supervisor, you have a couple of solutions with you. Again, you want to show your direct supervisor you're a problem solver. Even though you need a little bit of assistance, it's okay, but provide solutions to your problem. Some of the negative consequences that I have encountered is when an individual showed up late to an interview, they didn't get their job. For whatever reason, please do not turn in any assignments late, regardless if it's for school or for your employer. Make sure you always turn in things on a timely manner. If you need an extender, go ahead and ask. Chances are they're going to give it to you. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. I truly enjoyed talking to you. If you have any more questions or want to know more about the Edwards Aquifer, go to www.edwardsaquifer.org. We have a couple of YouTubes, go look for those, and like us on Facebook and Twitter. I hope you have a wonderful day and be safe.